From making fun of how a boxer's teeth look to changing his mind about a contract, here's why the boxing world is turning against Tyson Fury. So my dear boxing fans, are you ready for some exciting news about the highly anticipated Tyson Fury vs. Alexander Usyk title fight? Well, you're in luck because things are heating up in the world of boxing. After weeks of negotiations, it seems like the fight might not happen due to disagreements over the purse split. But just when you thought it was all over, Tyson Fury swooped in with a final offer that seems to have done the trick. Fury, known as the Gypsy King, made a bold move by offering Usyk a 70-30 split, with the winner taking the larger share. With Fury announcing his return to training, it seemed clear that he is taking this fight seriously. And I know you all had your calendars marked for April 29th. There's no denying you all had your hopes through the roof for the year's most epic battle between two of the best boxers. But there have definitely been some hiccups. It seems like Tyson Fury can't make up his mind when it comes to social media. Just a few days ago, he announced that he was going into a complete blackout until the fight date, claiming he wanted to focus on training camp. Mance decided to put a stop to all the distractions. But then, things took a scandalous turn. In a shocking video shared by TalkSport's Michael Benson, Fury and his training staff can be heard shouting, "Usyk is a What happened to the blackout? Has Fury gone back on his word already? Fans and followers were left scratching their heads, wondering what's going on in the mind of the undefeated WBC champion. Is he trying to ruffle Usyk's feathers by throwing insults? Or is he simply unable to resist the urge to stir up controversy on social media? Whatever the case may be, one thing is for sure. Fury's sudden appearance after declaring a blackout has left many confused and scandalized. Will this latest stunt help or hurt his chances in the upcoming fight? The drama surrounding this match just keeps getting more and more intense. Fans are not holding back with their criticism after the WBC champion failed to keep his word. Twitter's flooded with comments from fans all over the world. User @StellarOak called the whole ordeal embarrassing. And I get it. Supporting Fury in the midst of all this seems kind of a struggle. User @OnionRingsHearn agrees, describing it as degrading. It's clear that fans are not happy with Fury's antics, and some are even speculating that he's afraid of facing Alexander Usyk. @JonathanShadbu2 is also questioning Fury's sudden change of heart, wondering what happened to the social media blackout he promised. It's a disappointing turn of events for fans who were eagerly anticipating the Fury-Usyk fight. But if it doesn't come to fruition, Usyk will still have a mandatory fight ahead of him, likely against WBA regular heavyweight champion Daniel Dubois.
Dubois lands a crunching left hook in there. Yeah, crunch uppercut as well. Lorena's going. 1, 2. Howard Foster stops it. And Daniel Dubois has dragged himself off the canvas.
Fury, on the other hand, has options, with rumors swirling that he may face either Andy Ruiz Jr. or even Anthony Joshua. But will he be able to redeem himself in the eyes of his fans after this social media blunder? But that's not the only reason why the once well-loved boxer might be losing respect from fans. It looks like the much-anticipated heavyweight clash between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk might not be happening. Usyk's team has thrown a wrench in the plans, casting doubt on the April 29th date that Fury had been touting earlier this week. Despite Fury's insistence that the fight at Wembley was definitely on, Usyk's manager and longtime advisor, Egis Klimas, has issued a firm take-it-or-leave-it declaration to Fury's team. It seems that Usyk and his camp are not willing to budge on their demands, leaving Fury with a tough decision to make. It's clear that Usyk and his team are not messing around, and they're not afraid to walk away from a potentially lucrative matchup if their demands are not met. Fury's social media blackout during training for the fight seems like a distant memory now, as fans are left wondering what will happen next. Will Fury and his team be able to come to an agreement with Usyk's camp, or will the WBA champion move on to defend his title against Dubois? The world of heavyweight boxing is always full of surprises.
Second fight, you got drama in the third fight.
Better even than we hoped. Better. Wow. Sensational. A minute 10 into round number 11.
Who would know it would go like this?
And it looks like this saga is far from over. The tension between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk is palpable, with both sides refusing to budge when it comes to the all-important purse split. Usyk's team is holding firm, insisting that their man's impressive credentials warrant a larger slice of the pie. Meanwhile, Fury's team is not backing down either, asserting that the Gypsy King star power should be reflected in the purse split.
From Dillian White.
But it seems that things are not as straightforward as they seem. Usyk's manager, Igis Klimas, has called out Fury's other promoters, accusing them of treating Usyk like any other opponent. It's a charge that is sure to ruffle some feathers, as the Ukrainians team is adamant that they deserve more respect than that. With negotiations at a stalemate, as the two heavyweight titans circle each other, fans can only watch and wait, hoping that a deal can be struck before it's too late. It seems that every time negotiations move forward, Fury adds another bizarre clause to the contract, leaving Usyk's team wondering what they will have to contend with next. Klimas is not happy with Fury's antics and is seeking legal advice to protect his fighter's interests. The April 29th date could be a historic moment for boxing fans worldwide, as it could see the first undisputed heavyweight champion since Lennox Lewis in 2000. But if Fury and Usyk can't find common ground, fans will be left wondering what's next for these two giants of the sport.
Continues to whip those punches in, and Victor Loughlin says that's enough. It's not before time. Derek Chisora is beaten by Tyson Fury.
Will they continue to trade barbs on social media, or will they finally step into the ring and let their fists do the talking? And in light of that, the world of boxing is buzzing with criticism and disapproval after Tyson Fury's recent statement about Alexander Usyk. Fury, who is no stranger to controversy, is facing backlash from fans who accuse him of acting like a child and being scared of the Ukrainian heavyweight champion. The comments from fans on social media ranged from scathing to downright brutal. One user commented that Fury is cornered and can't run away anymore, while another suggested that Usyk scared him a lot. Many fans took issue with Fury's demand for a 70-30 split of the purse in his favor, with one user advising him to stop being so greedy. Others took aim at Fury's physical and mental state, with one user saying that he is in much worse shape starting training camp than I thought. Some fans also pointed out that Fury is facing his most technical opponent yet in Usyk, despite his size advantage. In the world of boxing, trash talk and bravado are part and parcel of the fights.
15-stone little midget beat a bodybuilder. Well, I ain't a bodybuilder, sucker. I'm gonna write you off. I already done one Ukrainian Klitschko, didn't I? And I'll do you as well, gappy teeth. You ugly little man. You ugly little man.
But it seems that Fury's recent comments have struck a nerve with fans, who are not buying into his bluster and instead seeing a fighter who is feeling the pressure and resorting to childish behavior. Fury really will need to up his game if he wants to maintain his status as a fan favorite. Even Carl Froch has added his voice to the chorus. On his YouTube channel, Froch Talks Fighting, he expressed his concern that Fury's antics may have turned the fans against him, leaving Usyk with the upper hand in the fight. Froch didn't mince his words, calling Fury out for his unsavory behavior in the build-up to the fight.
There's only one man in the heavyweight division, and you're looking at him. I'm the Dauntless in the waters. I've knocked out the biggest puncher in boxing history. I've beat the longest reigning champion in history. I am the man.
He questioned why Fury would resort to personal insults, such as commenting on Usyk's teeth and looks, instead of focusing on the task at hand. It's a cautionary tale for boxers everywhere. Play nice and stay focused, or risk losing the fans and ultimately the fight. And that's a wrap on why the boxing community might be losing respect for Fury.